For families impacted by wildfires, the idea of rebuilding their home can be daunting. Not only is there confusion about how to start, but there's the natural fear that another fire could burn down their home again. But ABC7 is on your side with the solution.
One family in Santa Clarita is sharing their story to help you. And when it comes to their rebuild after the tick fire a few years ago, they ditched the wood and went with a new fireproofing technique. And Eyewitness News anchor Phillip Palmer explains more.
Ryan and Ann Palos know what it's like to recover from a wildfire. Their home in Santa Clarita was destroyed by the tick fire in 2019, and the recent firestorm across Southern California brought back horrible memories.
I still remember my daughter's voices. We didn't want to go all the way down the hill yet because we wanted to make sure our neighbors that were still here left. And my two daughters in the back, they were yelling, "Daddy, let's go, let's go." I still remember that.
You just remember like the moments before you leave and the moments when you realize you don't have anything left.
We met the Palos family in 2021 as they began to rebuild using what's called ICF, insulating concrete forms, a home designed and permitted as non-combustible and built using only foam, concrete, and rebar. They hope this home can serve as a model to the thousands of people about to undertake a similar journey.
You have to build smarter nowadays. I mean, we're in an area where every other week there's a fire. And there's certain times a year in Santa Clarita where we have fires. It's like everybody just knows we have fires. And it's like you have to build smarter. We have to push for people to build smarter.
ICF builds are common, but the Palos family used PHNX Development and their unique long span system to eliminate the need for any wood in the structure.
With us, it takes 1 day to frame a roof and 1 day to roof it. And our roof has no penetrations. We have no roof vents. So the only penetration we're going to have are plumbing vents, and we keep those to a minimum.
What's awesome about that is there's so much flexibility with it. Since there's no load-bearing walls here in the house, we can reconfigure the rooms in the future whichever way we want to.
When we say this home has no wood, we mean no wood at all. Even the roof is non-combustible material.
It's so hard to get wood out of residential construction, and it's mainly the roof sheathing, the plywood sheathing in the roof. That's the toughest part. And that's what our patent pending long span system does, is it eliminates the need for sheathing.
In spite of the reduced fire risk to the home, it was still a challenge to get fire insurance. The family was rejected by several companies, but eventually executives from Mercury Insurance visited the home and not only offered coverage, but at a lower rate than prior to the fire.
When they toured it, they kind of had a surprise, like, oh, it's like a traditional house. You wouldn't know this type of construction was possible, but when they saw it, it opened their eyes.
Mercury now has an alliance with PHNX Development to make homes in high fire risk areas insurable, and said in a statement, "We want to continue to grow our homeowners book in California, but we also want to help the industry rethink the way we approach catastrophe-prone areas so we can all insure more homes."
I think for me, it's just peace of mind, wanting to make sure that our family is in a safer position should something come back next time.
If ICF is of interest to you, remember to use someone familiar with that type of construction and tour previous builds they've had. And as with the thousands of new homes coming over the next decade, do your homework when hiring someone to rebuild.